Cinco de Mayo, and I am at the beach, yay, at the playa, and we are making you some amazing, I'm saying we, like me, myself, and I, are making you some amazing clean margaritas today. This is an adult episode. It's a party. It's a festa. We got the music going. And you're like, wait, she's not at the beach. Where's she at? It is. It's the beach right there. See? I'm at the beach. You can drink cleaner, just like you eat cleaner. Check this out. These are my friends. Asombroso is the name of the tequila that I'm using. And they use pure blue agave that is not sprayed with any types of pesticides or anything unnatural. So it's clean. And then here is the pink one. This is, look at this bottle. These bottles are hand blown in Murano, Italy. This is like the premium, primo tequila. This is sipping tequila. This is not throw it back, shots all night tequila. This is sip it like cognac tequila. And this tequila runs about $200 a bottle. So you don't want to be throwing that back, and we are not going to be putting that in our margaritas. We're going to be using the other ones, which are excellent tequilas, just not that $200 kind. Just for a second, tell me, what does this look like? Really? Not phallic at all? To make it clean, we're adding some fresh fruit. I'm going to use some fresh mango. And then, of course, I have my limes. And then I'm going to show you how to make some fun little, look at these. Aren't these fun? These are little molds that I made. This is like when Cinco de Mayo meets Day of the Dead. My little candy molds. Isn't that cute? They're little skulls. Isn't that cute? I made that out of the coconut cream. Super cute. And then we have some festive glasses with a big straw. Part of making margaritas is simple syrup. I made some simple syrup, and it's in a mug, chilling in the freezer. But the simple syrup is made with equal parts sugar to water. But I make it equal parts stevia to water, and that way I'm not adding extra sugar in. I'm using the stevia instead. Bueno? And then I'm using triple sec. You can use Cointreau or Grand Marnier, just something orangey to add to our margaritas. I've also got some frozen berries, and I'm thinking the frozen berries with this one would be so yummy. How pretty would that cocktail be? You like that? I'm liking that idea. I'm gonna take my little skulls. I've got 1, I've got 2, I've got 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna make a little mini batch. You're gonna take your knife and you're gonna run it around your mango, because cutting a mango can be kind of challenging and frustrating unless you do it the right way. And then I'm going to take it and run it this way. Just like so. And you get your nice slices that come off. And then you can just take the peel and pull your peel off. Just like that. Half a container of your coconut cream, and you're going to combine it with your mangoes. You're going to chop up the 2 mangoes. You're going to put it in the food processor until it gets nice and creamy, and then you're going to pour it into your molds. I mean, you don't have to be fancy like this. I didn't have any ice cube trays, honestly, so I just poured them in here. I've got my actual fruit in here. Where's my this guy? This is called a jigger. Isn't that fun? That's my fun jigger. 1 ounce of the triple sec. That goes in there. What does that look like? This is an adult show, and I am going to use this particular tequila. This is called, okay, I'm going to do 2 ounces in the jigga. Jigga what? Isn't that what Jay-Z says? Jigga what? I think that's what he's talking about. Oh my God, I'm splashing tequila everywhere. And then 1 more. That's 2 ounces in the jigga. right into my blender. And then I'm gonna take some limes. Now you can't have a margarita without a lot of lime juice. I'm gonna do about an ounce of lime juice, which is gonna mean about 3 limes. Fresh limes, please. None of that artificial stuff. Keep it clean. All right, so I got all my guys in there, my little skulls. Okay, now I'm gonna add the ice in. So because I added those ice cubes, I don't need a ton of ice, and that way I'm not gonna water down the mixture. You know what I'm saying? So normally it's like a lot of ice. I'm only gonna put in a few handfuls. Is that enough? I think so. Should I use the big cup? Ah, you could swim in that cup. That is a monster frozen margarita, my friends. You guys want a sip? Mmm. Mmm. Oh. I've got about a cup of strawberries, and I have about, maybe like a quarter cup of mixed raspberries and blueberries. This is just like a berry bomb mixture. Okay, so I have all of my berries ready to blend. Okay, now for this one, I'm using La Rosa, the Sabroso La Rosa. We got a jigaful of triple sec into the mix.
Dos.
Uno.
Uno.
Dos. Okay. So we have dos of the tequila and my limes. I'm going to put in, oh my God, you know what I forgot? I am such a dork. I forgot my simple syrup. I didn't even need it though. I like it more tart personally, but we should have put an ounce of simple syrup in there in that one. But it's good without it. It's totally your preference. I'm going to put it in this one just because this is a little more fruity. The other one had coconut, and the mango is really sweet, so you don't really need it in there. And that's the thing about cocktails, is you can kind of play and put whatever you want in there, and if people have enough, they're not going to care anyways. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of Himalayan sea salt, and that is all you need sometimes. Just one. One to keep you straight, so you don't lose your mind, and you don't overeat, because if you drink too much, you're gonna want to eat more. Those chips and salsa will take over, my friends. Here's our berry. Okay, now I'm gonna put the ice in, just like so. Blend it up. Okay, and that is gonna go right in there, like so. Pretty! How about that? And the pink straw for this one. Okay, you want to screenshot that one? Mmm. Ooh, the bear. Have a sip of that. Oh my God. So what I'm going to do with the extra right here, check this out. I'm going to make popsicles. Strawberry, blackberry, and blueberry popsicles. So then, on a hot day, when the sun is actually out, you have a super refreshing, fun treat. I think they're awesome. I'm going to have to hide these from my son, though. He'd be like, oh, we got popsicles. That's not bad. Be safe. Don't drink too much and drive. Please, please, please. I need you with me.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Hasta till tomorrow.